Ladies and gentlemen and prospectors of all persuasions, it's time for another Wildgate Lightspeed update. This patch is live right now on Steam, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S, and it's bringing 3 new anomalies, new missions, AI modes, big balance changes, and the usual swarm of bug fixes. Let's dive in. Welcome in, prospectors. I know this is only the second of the Lightspeed updates, but I personally am a guy who likes short update patch notes. I don't really like watching an 8-minute video to get just the information in a patch note. So as always, I'm going to try to keep these short and sweet, try to keep this under 5 minutes. As you saw in the intro, there's a lot of patches to go through, so I made a bullet point list so we can go through it nice and quickly. So without further ado, let's get into it. First off, we have 3 new reach anomalies. We've got the weapon artifact, which is a short-range laser that's going to melt cruise AI and even ships. It looks like it's got about a 50-meter range or so from the videos I've seen so far, and I'm pretty sure it's got infinite ammo. I'm assuming there's probably going to be some sort of cooldown mechanic on it. We've got the turbo clamp jet, which is a stronger push with a shorter duration version of the clamp jet that we already have in the game. And then we also have the ancient tractor beam, double the ammo, and it also now pushes and pulls objects. This is going to be really fun. I like that they're adding basically ancient versions of a couple of the different things. We've got the ancient star lance, and now we've got an upgraded clamp jet and an upgraded tractor beam. The tractor beam being able to push objects is also going to be great because you can use that to now, say your teammate picks up a bomb, you can just push them to the enemy ship now. If you're enjoying the content and like quick updates like this, don't forget to stick around, like and subscribe so you don't miss the next Lightspeed update. While we're at it, I do have a 5 tips for each ship roll video that just came out recently, and I'm doing an elongated video for each ship roll coming out here in the next week, so keep an eye out for that. On top of this, the tractor beams are also getting a buff. Tractor beams are going to pull objects 50% stronger. I think it's only for players and items, not ships. Versus AI now comes in 2 flavors. If you've played versus AI, that is now going to be considered the easy AI mode, and then they're doing a normal size artifact hunt version of AI mode that's going to be AI hard. And so there's going to be 2 different variations. The AI is going to be tuned a little bit harder, and the hard mode will have all of the full reach hazard pool. Use the AI to learn how to play the game, get some experience, unlock everything before you hop in and play against actual players. The devs have straight up said that they consider PvP artifact hunt to be the hard version of the game, and they're working on adding easier modes for people as well. So as for ship balancing, secure doors now repair twice as fast, making ship defense easier. Engines now will always drop turbines when a ship explodes. So even if your engines are broken when a ship explodes, it will just drop turbines no matter what now. Ship holograms, so your shield down holograms are now going to be easier to see through when you're piloting and gunning. This is awesome. And then the scout got nerfed. We got a reduction in health down to 70 from 80, and the afterburners no longer outlast other ships, so they have the same length afterburner. On to prospectors, Sammo got a health buff up to 130 from 120, and the quiet range got doubled to 40 meters from 20. This is going to make Sammo much more useful, much better. He'll be useful a little bit more on and around ships instead of just inside the ship, so that's going to be cool. And then Venture got a huge buff, in my opinion. His health regeneration got dropped down to 3 seconds from 5 seconds, I'm pretty sure, and then his full heal from 1 down to 1 from 3, which means if I take damage, 3 seconds later I start regenerating health, and 1 second after that I am full health, which means 4 seconds after I take damage I am full health again. Venture just became potentially a PvP god. As for weapons and loot, the sonic boom ammo got cut down from 6 to 4, which means you now can easily secure 2 kills instead of 3 kills, bringing it more in line with some of the other weapons. It's still strong, it's still a good opening weapon, but you have to hit your shots and you need a good secondary. Shock field got nerfed. Its duration is down to 8 seconds and its cooldown is up to 40, so that's down from 10 to 8 and cooldown up to 40 from 30. And it also no longer blocks teleport, which was something that if you watch me, you know I've been saying that it needs to not block teleport for a while, so that's necessary. Here's probably one of the biggest changes in the patch notes that we have. Mine layers now must be armed before exploding, which means that the tactic that we've used for the last couple of weeks of shooting a mine after it being launched before the lasers go off will no longer work. The mine will just deactivate. Beyond that, bomb cannons now travel much faster, and macro cannons went up to 5 to 10 damage instead of 4 to 8 damage. Artifacts are now shown as a hazard. Healing artifact heals faster, and the ice artifact is now the only artifact that does the double heal for double ice. Loot tables have been reshuffled. Shock field, mines, and laser rams are going to be less common. Tractor beams and star lances are going to be more common. All monoliths will always have epic loot guaranteed. Update and quality life stuff, I'll let you guys read through that because we're pretty much at the 5-minute mark, so I don't want to keep going. And then the last known issue, there was a couple UI issues saying that the Sonic Boom, Sidelong, and Painter had a 1.5 crit. That is not true. And that's the September 2nd Wildgate patch. New anomalies, missions, AI modes, ship and weapon rebalancing, and a mountain of bug fixes. Now get out there, test those changes, and tell me what you think in the comments. Until next time, I'll see you in the Reach. Thanks.